Good day, everyone. This is Coach Reese coming at you with another great video. I'm hoping all is well with you and your family and that you're enjoying your day. Today, I'm going to be the topic of my video is I'm going to give you the definition of the word bitch. And I'm very disturbed about this video because it's a very painful video to cover because the word bitch, it really hurts me on the inside to say it because I have a basic understanding of the meaning of the word. And also, unfortunately, I think, in just my opinion, I think this word, I think the word bitch has a very painful past in our history. And so I think it's very important for me to, uh, you know, do this video because I want you young people to have a clear understanding of the words that you speak. And I understand that that you want to be cool, you want to try to fit in. Trust me, I used to do the same thing. But in my case, when I was, out there as a young person cursing and saying different things, I honestly didn't know the meaning of some of the curse words that I was saying, and I was just trying to be cool, But I think if I'd have done the research on the words, I think I would have had a different uh, thought pattern, if you will, before I used the word and everything. So before I get into my letter today, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to touch on three important things before I start my letter today. Okay, this video is going to contain some very sensitive material, and I really encourage the parents to watch the video with the children. And also, I encourage, I only want the older children. I prefer the older children, probably in middle school or above, to view this video with your parents. I just strongly feel that the elementary kids, it may be a little bit too much for them. And so, like I say, I strongly advise the parents to watch this video with their children so that they can explain some of the things that are said in this video in a much more, much more better way according to your family way, opinions, and ways of doing things. Okay. I just want you young people to know that there are breeding farms for dogs. I'm talking about animals. And the reason why I'm saying this because the word bitch, it means a female dog or a female wolf. Now, if you look up the word bitch, it's going to have other meanings as well. But today in this video, I want to cover the female dog or female wolf aspect of the word bitch. Okay. So getting back to the topic of breeding farms, I feel that it's very important that I express to young people that there are dogs that are forced to breed and make puppies in this country. Okay. I think I Google the breeding farms in in this country, I think, or it may be a factor around the world, but a fact of around the world. But basically, what I'm trying to say is this: there are thousands and thousands of dogs that are born due to being produced in breeding farms, and some of these breeding farms, the female dogs are forced to live, I guess, a good portion of their lives to breeding puppies. Okay. And that's very unfortunate. I'm not sure about the laws in the United States about breeding farms, but I think that that is a cruel way to, treat a dog and everything. And so, but in this video, I'm going to explain to you the cruelty of how some women were treated in this manner. Okay. Being forced to breed and make other human beings. Okay, and so it's very horrific for me to cover this. It's just a very horrible situation, but it's it's a part of the history of this country in the United States, and this is why I feel it's very important to have to explain this in the video. I think I've already covered this, but during the slave period, there was also a phase of what you call sexual slavery. Sex was a part of slavery. Okay, so you had different forms of sexual acts that were performed during slavery. Both, to my understanding, both females and males were a part of the sex slavery. Okay, and in this letter, I'm going to explain the very painful past of our history when it comes to slaves, and especially when it comes to females. Like I say, young people, I want you to understand that the word bitch has a very in my opinion, it has a very negative cloud or a negative fog or haze over the African American community because of the pain and torture that females had to go through. Okay. And like I say, females deserve to be honored, loved, and respected. Okay. That's very important. I'm about ready to get started in my letter. The topic of my letter today is what is a bitch? What is a bitch? I remember back in the day, I used to love to curse and disrespect females. I did not necessarily disrespect females in person, face to face, but I would engage in disrespectful conversations with my family and friends. I thought it was cool to curse and use the word bitch. I remember hearing the B word in rap music, and at times I would get an adrenaline rush when I heard it. Sometimes I would jump in the air in excitement and say, yo, that was so fresh, or that rap lyric was so deaf. Honestly, I did not take a moment to find out I did not take a moment to find out the true meaning of the B word. I was just trying to be cool. I was trying to fit in. If I would have just taken a moment to do my research, I am quite sure I would have had a totally different mindset about the B word. Today, I am going to give you the definition of the B word. I want you all to fully understand the meaning of some of the words you say and the words you may hear family and friends say, or some of the words you hear in music. The word bitch means a female dog. The word bitch could also mean a female wolf. The word bitch has other meanings as well, but today I wanted to address the female dog or female wolf meaning of the word. I want you all to take a moment to really think about what I just said. This is my opinion dealing with the B word. No human female is a bitch. Not even prostitutes or female porn stars or any other woman that work in adult entertainment, such as strippers or escorts. All women are one of God's greatest creations. All women were created for a purpose, to be doctors, lawyers, poets, engineers, etc. Women have a constant struggle of receiving honor and respect. I have seen with my own eyes female lawyers or other very powerful women in my society be totally disrespected. This is why I'm asking you, young people, to shift your mindset from disrespecting females to respecting females. When you think about females, your thoughts should be of love, honor, and respect. When you are in a woman's presence, you should love, honor, and respect them. I want you all to think about the struggles women had to face in this country. Some plantation owners would rape females, and if she became pregnant, the children of that union would become slaves. Some slaves were forced to breed to produce more slaves for the plantation. Some female slaves were forced to sleep with their sons to produce more slaves. Some female slaves were forced into prostitution. I want you all to take a moment to think about what I just said. I want you all to consider to never ever use the B word in relation to talking about women. Only use the B word when you are talking about a dog or some other animal. I want to ask you all a few questions. Would you want someone to call your mother, wife, sister, aunt, grandmother, female cousin, or a female friend a bitch? How would you feel if you heard someone you love dearly called a bitch? Reserve the bitch word for animals, because women in this country deserve to be loved, honored, and respected. Women have paid the painful price in this country and are still being disrespected in today's society. Love, honor, and respect women unconditionally. Okay, young people, that concludes my letter for today. And at the end of my videos, I discuss the topic of wisdom, and then I have a statement dealing with critical thinking. And then I conclude my video with the ending statement of practice. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on my topic of wisdom. And I have 3 points. Point number 1, wise people are good listeners. Point number 1, wise people are good listeners. Point number 2, wise people have the thirst or desire to learn good knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Point number 2 is very important, young people. Wise people have the thirst or desire to learn good knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Point number 3, wise people have the courage to teach their wisdom. Wise people have the courage to teach their wisdom. So young people, I encourage you to do your research on wisdom. And I just hope and pray that you guys pursue wisdom with the utmost seriousness. It will benefit you in the long run. Okay, I'm going to go into my statement of critical thinking, and it goes like this. Always be a critical thinker, young people, especially when making big decisions. Always be a critical thinker, young people, especially when making big decisions. So young people, I encourage you to talk to your parents or guardians about the issue of critical thinking, and they will help you navigate the differences between making big decisions and minor decisions. And young people, I also encourage you to do your research on the topic of critical thinking. And I just pray that you all young people become critical thinkers as soon as you have a true awareness and knowledge of what it means to be a critical thinker, okay? Okay, I'm going to go into my ending statement of practice, and it goes like this. I love you. I want the best for you. I want you to practice using love and wisdom in all that you do. Life is a game that you must learn how to play. Practicing love and wisdom with your family, friends, and loved ones creates a powerful team. Love conquers all, young people, even if you feel defeated. So, young people, I encourage you to keep loving and keep growing and gaining in wisdom, and God will bless you in a mighty way. I encourage you, young people, to hit the thumbs up on this video. I encourage you, young people, to share this video with family, friends, and loved ones. And I also encourage you, young people, to subscribe to my channel. At the end of the day, young people, I want you to accomplish all your goals and dreams in life, and I want you to be the best person that you possibly can be every single day of your life. That's very important, young people. I got one more nugget of wisdom before I officially conclude this video, and it goes like this. Don't ever think that you're better than anyone else, but rather, young people, think of yourself as just as good as anyone else. Humility is a vital key to a successful life. Okay, young people, I'm going to go ahead and conclude my video by saying this. May God bless you and may God keep you until we meet again.